Are you currently confused on which dispute letter you should be sending out? Should you be using a Metro 2 letter? Should you be using a consumer law based letter? What about a factual dispute letter? Which letter is the best letter to send out to get the best results for yourself or your client? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down each letter type and I'm going to show you the exact best letter to send for your particular situation coming up. The first letter we're going to discuss is the factual dispute letter. Now, one of the reasons why I like the factual dispute letter is because this letter is based solely on facts, right? So when you are sending out a factual dispute letter, you want to focus on the facts of the account, right? So as you can see right here, it's based on the facts of the account itself. And also it looks at the mistakes that bureaus can make when reporting an inaccurate account on a credit report. So it's good to have proof when you're sending out a factual dispute letter, because the proof is the backup of the mistakes that the creditor or the credit bureau made on your credit report. And later I'm going to show you inside of the Client Dispute Manager how you can generate a factual dispute letter, a unique factual dispute letter without using a template. So basically here, factual dispute letters go based on facts of the account itself. Is it wrong? Is it inaccurate? What's wrong with the account itself that makes it a factual dispute letter? Because you're not doing Metro 2, you're not doing consumer-based law. This letter doesn't have a whole lot of legalese or a whole lot of law in it. It's focused strictly on what is wrong with this particular account on my credit report. And you're drafting a factual dispute letter to pinpoint, to isolate, and to tell the credit bureau that this is wrong, this is inaccurate, this is the wrong date of last activity, this is the wrong open date, this is inconsistent, this is a violation. This is what we call factual disputes based letters. Okay. Now the next letter that we want to look at is our consumer law dispute letter. Now you want to send out these type of letters when you are or when you feel like there's a violation of a consumer law, like a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? Section 603. Now, these type of letters are heavily concentrated with the laws. They focus around the laws, unlike a factual dispute-based letter. A factual dispute-based letter is not focused on the law. It's focused on the facts of the particular reporting from the credit bureau. But this letter caters around the law, right? It's heavily with consumer laws, and it focuses on violations that the credit bureau has made. The credit bureau did not respond. The credit bureau did not follow the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So when you're sending out a consumer law dispute letter, these letters are geared towards violations of your consumer rights, violations of the section 603. Let me give an example of a violation. You send out a dispute letter and the credit bureaus fail to respond to you within 30 days, right? Or you send out a dispute letter and they don't even start an investigation. So this is where you would focus on a consumer law type dispute letter versus a factual. So you want to find out what laws did the credit bureau violate in order to send out the proper letter with the proper language. So this is when you would use a consumer law dispute letter. And again, inside of the Client Dispute Manager, we don't use the template consumer law dispute letters because our AI version of the software will generate these consumer law based dispute letters for you. And the third type of dispute letter is what we call the Metro 2 dispute letter. Now these letters are these letters are carefully crafted with Metro 2 based like codes, right? They're not like your regular factual dispute letter that doesn't have Metro 2 codes in it. They're not like your consumer law based letter that doesn't have the consumer laws surrounding. Now, although the Metro 2 letter does have a lot of consumer laws in it, but the verbiage in a Metro 2 letter is basically compliance based verbiage. These letters are making sure that the credit bureaus are compliant, right, with the Metro 2 type formatting that they're using through eOscar. So these letters are heavily based on compliance and Metro 2 based codes. Okay. And these are not your typical letters that consumers will send to the credit bureaus, but these are pretty strong letters. And they're basically used, like, they're not used every single time on every single dispute round, but they're used as part of a dispute sequence. Okay. I wouldn't base my entire dispute method off of Metro 2 letters, right? But I would include them inside of my entire dispute flows, right? And you use these letters when the credit bureaus are just refuse to remove inaccurate information off of the credit report, and then you hit them with a Metro 2 based compliance type letters, right? And we have these letters as well inside of the client dispute manager, which I'm going to show you as well, that we can deliver these Metro 2 letters in less than 4 seconds as well, right? And it's not your typical letter, and we don't use templates for Metro 2 letters as well. Now, in conclusion, which of these letters should I use? Should I use factual based dispute letters? Should I use consumer law letters? Or should I use Metro 2 letters? The answer to this, ladies and gentlemen, is that you would use a mixture of these three type of letters. If the credit bureaus are reporting inaccurate information on your credit report and you know it's based off facts, you would use a factual dispute letter. If the credit bureau has violated any of your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act and you want to catch them on it, you would use a consumer law letter. If the credit bureau just refused to remove hard inaccurate information, then you want to hit them with a Metro 2 compliance base letter. And the good thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, the client dispute manager has all three of these letters, and we can generate them within seconds using our AI Metro 2 attack engine. Okay, so for the best results to remove inaccurate information off of your credit report, I would say use a mixture of these letters. Don't just use factual, don't just use consumer law letters, and don't just use Metro 2. Combine all three of these letters to produce a heavy punch against the credit bureaus to remove inaccurate information off of your credit report. Okay, so what I want to do right now, I want to show you something really quick. Now, I want to give you this free 6-step client dispute strategy system. Okay, it's a free step-by-step strategy, right? It comes with a flow chart that shows you step-by-step on how to dispute any inaccurate information off of your credit report. I'm also going to give you these free 6 letters as well that goes step-by-step to remove any inaccurate information off your credit report. Now, all you have to do is you can go to clientdisputestrategy.com, or you can click the link below this video. So again, clientdisputestrategy.com, or you can click the link below this video. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you inside of the Client Dispute Manager how you can generate factual and consumer-based law attack letters in less than 4 seconds, and then also how you can generate and where you can generate Metro 2 attack letters as well in less than 4 seconds. Let me show that to you right now. All right, so we're inside of the Client Dispute Manager software and we're on the dashboard, right? So in order to access the Metro 2 letters and also the AI factual and consumer law letters, we're going to go right here to Dispute Manager, and we want to click here, and we want to click right here where it says AI Metro 2 attack letters. Let's click that there. And it's going to take us directly to the attack screen. Okay, this is our little AI attack engine right here, guy. So right here it says AI or Metro 2 attack category. We also have an attack workflow that shows you step-by-step on how to use these AI and Metro 2 attack letters. And we also have training videos right here as well. So you want to click right here, and this is where you will access your factual and your consumer law attack letters. And this is where you will access your Metro 2 attack letter as well. Now, both of these are AI driven, and also you can generate these letters within 4 to 10 seconds, factual and consumer law attacks, and also Metro 2 attack letters. Now, every single time you generate a letter, it's a unique letter. It is not a template letter, and it doesn't matter whether it's factual or Metro 2. And all the verbiage for each one of these attack letters are different every single time you generate a letter. So you would never find a template letter here at all. Okay, so that's exactly how you use AI and Metro to attack letters. It's totally up to you. Never use one over the other. Always mix your dispute type categories to get the best results for yourself or your customer. And like I said, just for watching all the way through, go ahead and click on the links below so you can grab your 6-step dispute strategy along with your free dispute letters, and also grab a free 30-day trial of the Client Dispute Manager software so you can take advantage of our AI attack, factual, and consumer law letters, and also our Metro 2 letters. Just click the link below and get started today working on your own credit or helping a customer or helping your customer improve their credit score.